All right, so next we're going to talk about the relationship between sine, cosine, and tangent of positive and negative angles. All right, we have not discussed negative angles yet, but if you look at your quadrants starting at 0 degrees, let's put it here, 0 degrees. Positive angles go this direction. That's the direction for positive angles. So the first quadrant is where you have from 0 to positive 90. The second quadrant from positive 90 to positive 180. That's the direction of positive angles. Now, this is the direction of negative angles. So this would be minus 90 degrees, minus 180 degrees, minus 270 degrees, minus 360 degrees. All right? So negative angles go in the other direction. So the fourth quadrant is 0 degrees to minus 90 degrees. The third quadrant is minus 90 degrees to minus 180 degrees. The second quadrant is minus 180 degrees to minus 270 degrees. And the first quadrant is minus 270 to minus 360 degrees. Negative angles sort of go in the opposite direction. So positive angles are going in in an anti-clockwise direction, and negative angles go into a clockwise direction. All right, so we didn't discuss negative angles. We probably should have. All right, what else? So some things to point out. The sine of minus theta is equal to minus the sine of theta. The sine of minus theta is equal to minus the sine of theta. And this is something that you could deduce for yourself looking at your cast diagram. The cosine of minus theta is equal to the cosine of theta. So for example, the cosine of minus 60 is equal to the cosine of 60 degrees. The cosine of minus theta is equal to the tangent of minus theta is equal to minus the tangent of theta. So the tangent of minus 60 is equal to minus the tangent of 60. All right, information like this can come into play, can be relevant sometimes. So it's knowledge you want to have at your fingertips. The units of angles. Well, we all know that the two units of angles are degree and radians. And obviously there has to be a connection between them. 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. You need to be able to convert between degrees and radians. And your conversion is essentially this. This is your conversion rate. 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. This is your conversion rate. 90 degrees is pi by 2 radians. 45 degrees, pi by 4. 60 degrees, pi by 3. 30 degrees, pi by 6. 15 degrees, pi by 12. 18 degrees, pi by 10. 160 degrees is 2 times 60, so it's 2 pi by 3. 10 degrees is pi by 18. 210 degrees is 7 times 30, so it's 7 pi by 6. We need to be able to convert between degrees and radians. Extremely important. This is also important knowledge that you need to have at your fingertip. Reciprocal identity. Well, I'll start out by saying this is not a reciprocal identity, but it's important that the tangent of theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. The tangent of theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. Not very difficult to prove. I understand it can be very easily proven. The word cosecant, you could, so we talk about cosecant, or we can talk about cosec for short. Cosec theta is 1 over sine theta. Secant, or sec for short, sec theta is 1 over cos theta. And there is cotangent, cot for short. The cosec of theta is equal to, the cot, or the cotangent of theta, or cot theta, is 1 over tan theta. And 1 over tan theta is cos theta over sine theta.